Brittany Renner regrets being a hoe. Oh, ho, 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 ho. And she regrets her high body count. She said it's repulsive. Do y'all know what repulsive mean? Repulsive is it's the same word God used when it comes to sin. He says sin makes me sick. Sin makes me want to vomit. Can you imagine the God who created heaven and earth? The God who weighs the world in the palm of his hands on a scale. The God who tells the sun to get up and the moon to lay down. The God that came and laid his life on a tree for mankind. Can you imagine him being sick and repulsive? And Brittany says, I regret it because why? In 23 types of guys, I wrote it and y'all got mad when I said, God, my father told me, do not allow men to use your body as a toilet. And what did Brittany say? She said, I'm going to do a couple of videos on this because this is powerful. She says she regrets allowing men to use her body to piss in. Woo, child. I just love when the confirmations come. You understand? I love when the confirmation come. I wrote it in this book. Do not allow men to use your body as a toilet, ladies. They see you as just a hole. They don't care about you. They don't love you. They're not trying to wipe you. They see you as a hole that they can empty themselves in. And Brittany Renner, a certified harlot, is letting us know, ladies, don't allow men to use your body as a toilet. And now she's saying her body count is repulsive. And she's trying to help women. And you know what's sad? I could be her mother. My daughter, Lexi, is 29 years old this year. And to me, a 29-year-old should not be doing these things that 40-year-old. If she was 40, I would be like, well, back then in the 80s and 90s, that, But now with all this information that's out here. But anyways, this story came out last week. I was going to read it. I forgot about it. And so for some reason, it's going viral again. So I want to talk about it. But and guess what I'm wearing? Take the cookie off the table. Take your cookie off the table. See, at 30 years old, now she's going to go back to try to take the cookie off the table. But the cookie been crumbled. Everybody done had it. It's all busted up, bruised up. Girl, she probably don't have no cookie left. She probably don't have no cookie left. And so now she's trying to help women. And see, this is why I keep telling you, ladies, that we have to teach our daughters, our sons, our nephews, our nieces now. See, 30, everybody done had her. Everybody that done ran through her, everybody done had her. And now she's trying to go back and pick up the pieces. And I'm not one to give up on love. I think there's always an opportunity for love. And somebody, might come along and marry her. She's a beautiful girl, nice body. So I'm not saying she's not going to get hurt nobody. I think now at 30, she's realizing that she doesn't hate men. She's realizing that all this stuff we've been saying is true. And now she's trying to jump on the truth bandwagon. But anyways, I'm going to read this article from the Shade Room. I want to know what you think. And I have a post from 2016, 2018. I'm going to show you guys where she said, She says Kaepernick made her pay her own flights to come see him and have socks. My little guy just came in. Have socks. So he didn't pay your fare, but you're getting on the plane to go and allow him to piss in you. Okay. Be sure to thumbs up, share this out if you can. I want to know what y'all think. I see, a lot of people come over here and is mad at my content. But I'm telling you, God never leaves me without a witness. I get confirmation after confirmation after confirmation after confirmation of what my father taught me, what the Bible write about. People confirm and confirm and confirm. So I'm not the crazy one. This is by the Shade Room. Shout out to the Shade Room. Maybe I should show you the other thing before. Okay, here it is. Let me show you that one before. This is 2016 when she telling it, oh, he had me to come out there. This is it. This is her. Look at my post. This is 2018. Let me expand so y'all could see. Okay. And the crazy thing, the dum-dum still went ahead and got on the plane, even though he didn't pay your way. So it says, look at my post in 2018, October 16, 2018. And I said, this is why women need to lean back and allow men to pursue. Plus, he doesn't see you as a lady or a wife. You're not a victim. Someone, please send her a copy of the book, The Naked Wife. And see, it says, IG model Brittany Renner says, Kaepernick made her pay for her own flights to come see him and have sex. You know why he did that? Because he sees you as a hoe. That's why they do that. They don't see you as a wife. When they see you, ladies, be careful of how men view you. They're not trying to wife you or protect you. They're trying to screw you and piss in you. That's what she said. Watch the video. That's what she said. I don't have time today, but I'm going to play that video clip by clip. That's what she said. I allow men to piss in me. I allow them to use my body as a toilet. Okay? So this is why I'm on YouTube yelling and screaming and pulling my hair out, because I want y'all to hear me, especially the younger girls, to hear me when I say don't allow these men to run through you. It says Brittany Renner says her relationships haven't worked out because she's never valued herself. At 30 years old, she's trying to value herself. You should have been valuing yourself at 16 and 20 and 25 and 18. Okay, now she's trying to value herself after she's washed up, used up. And again, I'm not one of those people to say I do think if women want to turn their lives around, they can turn their lives around. Okay, they can turn their lives around. And because I'm for love. I want all my ladies to get some love. All right, it says Brittany Renner, she has evaluated herself. Brittany Renner has always presented herself as an open book and wrote one too. So she's not afraid to spill her tea, from the broken breakdown of her relationship with PJ Washington to motherhood, sexual freedom, and even the type of birth control she got. And wasn't this boy like 19? Wasn't this boy like 19, fresh out of college, fresh out of high school? Look at her. This is how she goes to the basketball. Well, is that? Why would you? Just a harlot. Read the Bible. That's what the Bible said. Harlotry. Okay. Okay. You out here advertising yourself. So what happened to you? Something must have happened to her. But a lot of women, this is what they call sexual freedom, right? In early December, she opened up about sitting in her sugar honey iced tea and learning to value herself. She says it's been a barrier to a lasting romantic relationship. She wrote she wants connection, but isn't just settling for having a little conversation here and there with men who desire her. Brittany wants a husband. That's what she told followers and said, when did you decide this? After you done been ran through and the whole NFL done ran through you, and the basketball, what's the basketball team called? After they done ran through you, now you want a husband. And ladies, this is why you guys need to take the husband class. And this is why we need to teach the younger girls that's coming behind us. Value yourself at 10 and 12 and 16 and 18 and 20 and 21, and not allow men to run through you and use your body as a toilet. And now after don't nobody else want to come empty themselves in you, now you want to value yourself. I know what it is like to be desired by men. She says, I don't know what I don't know what it's like to be valued by one. When people ask me why hasn't it worked out with anyone, well, because I've never valued myself. Renner said, I've been running from myself for a very long time, and I'm no longer drinking it away, eating it away, sleeping it away, and effing it away. I'm sitting with my sugar honey iced tea. She explained that she is now having difficult conversations with herself, and even dropped a quote to clarify her point, saying, anything you attract from a disempowerment state won't last. Renner added that actions have to align with desire. Renner revealed she's disgusted by previous encounters, but accepts her past. During a recent interview with the podcast, A Pearl of the pregame show, Renner talked about regretting some of her sexual encounters. She made it clear that she wouldn't trade the wisdom she gained for a clean state. However, she sent a message to 20-year-olds and said, so you didn't regret it. See, regret is regretting. Repentance is I regret everything I did. So if she could go back and live her life, she would still choose to be a hoe. In other words, that's what she's saying. I hate how I allow myself to just be like used up by men. So why would you, if you could go back, why would you not change that? And that came from a lack of self-worth. I did not understand my value that I was born with. I didn't. Again, people look at sex differently, but sex is spiritual unification at the end of the day. I don't care how you spin it. That's right. That's right. So she got all that man sperm inside of him, inside of her, just fighting each other. And she gonna have to get some deliverance. I mean, that she gonna have to find her one of them old-time Pentecostal church to get delivered. Then she described how disgusted she feels by some of the people she gave her body to. And as she's revealed in the past, no one has been her most prominent critic than herself. And people that I shared my body with, when I think about my list, it's repulsive because they didn't deserve it. But that was an outcome of me discounting my worth, Renner said, and it's disgusting. I hate even having that spiritual tie in any of the way, but yeah, I would absolutely change sexually how I moved around. And any regret has less to do with social views, which she's previously established she doesn't care about, but for her self-worth. It doesn't feel good knowing that you gave a sacred part of yourself to a man that looked at self. Listen to what she said. It doesn't feel good knowing that you gave a sacred part of yourself to a man that looked at sex with you like taking a piss. Let me take this down. 23 types of guys you might meet. My father said, do not allow men to use your body as a toilet. Let's go to the harlot that have had the experience of allowing men to use her body as a toilet. Okay? I know some of y'all gonna get mad with this video, but you need to be mad at yourself. It doesn't feel good knowing that you gave a sacred part of yourself to a man that looked at sex with you like taking a piss. It's not fulfilling. That's what she said. It's not fulfilling. It's disgusting to think about, and I feel like I've beat myself up every single day for my decisions. And that people say about me online holds no candle to what I've told myself on a daily basis. I've been called worse by better, and that better be me. Renner also explained that she is more traditional. What? Awareness has come to her in the last year or so. Now she now believes sex isn't worth it if the person doesn't care about you. Here's the video. Let me play it real quick.
And even to my 20-year-old self, I hate how I allowed myself to just be like used up by men.
Mm-hmm.
And that came from a lack of self-worth.
Lack of self-worth. So this is why we need to teach self-worth. And I can't go back and play the video. Why is him up here? We need to go back and teach self-worth.
Understand my value that I was born with. I didn't. And I gave, again, people look at sex differently, but sex is spiritual unification.
Yes, it is. Spiritual unification. So every time you allow these men inside of you, ladies,
at the end of the day, they don't care how you spin it. It's spiritual.
For women.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah,
for
women.
Whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. For women, it's spiritual unification.
For women, yes.
And people that I shared my body with, when I think about my list, it's repulsive.
It's disgusting.
Because they didn't deserve it.
Nasty.
But that was an outcome of me discounting my worth.
Okay, she said she was discounting her worth, but did she know her worth?
And it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I hate even having that spiritual tie in any type of way.
But you do. You do. You got it with God knows how many of them. How many of them? Okay, wait a minute, y'all.
But yeah, I would absolutely change sexually how I move around. And not even necessarily because of like the societal outcome. It's more so from my self-worth.
Like, how it makes you like.
So let me just talk, because I don't want her to get no. But see, this is for the women who think that you can do what men do. When you hoe around, sleep around, you're viewed as a hoe. Okay? Men and women are different. When men do that, their strength, their strength, they're weakened by their strength. And y'all modern day woman is trying to equalize yourself with the man. Don't do it. You're always going to end up short, because God, that's not how God created us. That is not how he created us. He's not created, even in protection and love and provision. The body even says that the man is the stronger vessel. I was saying something yesterday. I just see so I opened a bottle of champagne. You're just so strong. You're so strong. Okay, stop trying to compare yourself. But anyways, I have to go. But baby, if you did not read 23 types of men you might meet, girl, when I say I wrote about everything in here, and when I say God, to the naysayers and the angry Agnes and the bitter Bettys that come on my channel in my comments, I just want you to know that God has over and over and over and over again confirmed everything I have written in this book. You know why? Because I write from the throne room of God, honey. I'm a scribe, okay? I love you. I have to go. Let me know what you think. If you have not taken the husband profile, y'all, now Brittany can't take the husband profile, child. She gotta go get delivered from all them spirits and demons and sperms and all them nasty stuff all up inside of her. She gotta go deliver. But if you want to take the husband profile, email me. This free sample is available. You should be getting a free sample. If you didn't get it, I'm going to be sending it out to my other email list. The workbook is coming very soon for the ladies who sign up for the husband profile. You're going to get about 30, 40 pages to read until we begin the class. I love you. I'll talk to you later. If you didn't sign up for Janice Hylton membership on my channel, be sure to do so. Okay, I love you. Let me know what you think. Tomorrow's my baby's birthday. I'll be in the comments because we're making his little bags for him to take to school. Mwah! Love you, girl. Talk to you later.